just about to get under. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And we're underway here in the home opener.
Ball.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missed. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. 1 down. And next for New York, Juan Soto.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 2. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
The 0-1. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Ball 1. No,
he hasn't wanted
outside.
to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Outside. Ball 3. And ball 4 to aboard. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Soto. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Brett Baty up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Semien comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
The 0-1. And the slider just misses.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to.
And that is that. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off.
No.
This one in the air, center field. One away.
Batting second, catcher, Hunter Goodman.
And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Soto moving under it. And there are two down. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Left field. Makes a nice running catch. Back here in Denver, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. There goes the runner. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count.
So a lefty out of the pen, number 59.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Fastball is outside. Into center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Juan Soto now.
No, that's a ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just fun.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Scoring is Lindor.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's Marcus Semien. 2 on, 1 out. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Manzardo swings through it for strike 1. Out to short. The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Tyler Freeman. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And that's going to bang against the wall. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit. Freeman headed home. He'll score. It's 6-1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough.
They kept the force. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Ball.
Jake McCarthy in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Ball
This
two.
is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get
Ball.
one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Foul ball. 3-1 is on the way. Runner takes off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second. Grounder might be two. Lindor, that's one. Throw to first.
He's in there. He's safe.
Next for the Rockies is the DH. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, two outs. This one in the dirt. But no advance from the runners. The 1-1. Fouled off left side. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
Now this is through for a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's 6-3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A 3-run shot. So it's all. New arm out of the bullpen, Sean Manaea. He's into the game with the bases empty.
No, that's it.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force it any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, on to the 3rd inning. Brett Baty up now for the Mets. On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. 5 of their hits have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count, so they're really battling up there.
Ball outside.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's the center fielder, Carson Bench. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This one popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that clips the inside corner. Tied up here in the early going.
That's
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one 95 to finish him off. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Stephen Kwan and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air out to center. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Manzardo takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Tied at 6. This is Willie Castro.
No, inside.
Fought off foul. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. On to the 4th. Stepping in, Juan Soto.
Ball 1.
Short hop liner handled it short to first, and they get the out. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure,
outside,
home runs
ball.
are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Out towards right center field. And this one looks like trouble. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Down, ball.
And that one is inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a
That's the
strike,
ball.
but
Take your base.
so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
This is
No,
again
off the
5
plate.
in a row. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he went around. Just enough that time. Here's a 2-2. That's inside.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Slider misses outside. Alvarez tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Got him. That's the third. Tap foul at the plate. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball. Ball 2. Ha!
Stays alive. On the ground, right side, Semien. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. The Mets leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Hunter Goodman.
Hee-haw! Ball.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one almost got him. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you. Right now, I couldn't have done it.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Brennan Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1 down. Swing and a miss as he was late. Bench on at first, nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. Got him. 1 down. Stephen Kwan up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one.
That's out.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
In the air, left side. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Juan Soto.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though.
Ball
And that's
outside.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball, no.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And that one ripped to left. 1 away. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball.
The Rockies trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. This to center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Then there's 2 away. Roy jump pitch hitter coming on. Blaine. Looking for a 2-out spark with the. This is empty. Just missed. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that is strike 1. Called strike right there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the inch.
And he got him. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Ball 1.
Bernardino, a 6'4" lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman Marcus Semien.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Moniak on the move, and that is that. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he...
Now pitching for the Mets.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Jordan Beck. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In there at the knees, 0-2. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Doyle up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
This to third. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Willie Castro, the next to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were set.
The 2-1. Just missed. Back at third. Castro stands at second. No outs. On the ground to the left. Beatty to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. And again, we are tied. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Gets him to chase after that one. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one kicks away from the catcher. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Too low, ball 4. And he did more than just raise the pitch count in that long AB. The walk moves the go-ahead run and scoring position. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Josh Hader. Moniak in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball, no.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Right through there for a strike. Now 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Pitch misses. Full count now. Bases loaded. 1 away. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Pitch. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Go ahead run on base. Blaine Prim digging in for the Rockies. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Strike 1. Next pitch inside. 2-1. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He'll take a trot around. Craig Kimbrel gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
What a stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
D-Rod.
Clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2.
No.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Juan Mejia taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Carson Benj. Benj in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And now the count is even.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball.
Good eye in that spot.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And ball four, two aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, at fastball.
Base hit into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. He's up. Homered in this game. So they turn to their closer, Jimmy Herget.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Check swing, but he went too far. Going to count 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking.
No, that's the ball.
That one drifts inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
The Mets trying to get back into this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Jordan Beck digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Bench on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. In the air, left field. Kwan sprinting after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 6, Edouard
Julien in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, left field. Kwan under it. And he makes the catch. And that Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
Outside.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Swinging a foul straight back. The Rockies leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
So much a good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now Kyle Manzardo. Freeman tossed to first. 2 gone. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Missing inside. 1-1 strike.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Sammy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back to the top of the order. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Out of here. That one felt good. So they turn things over to the righty, Tobias Myers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And delivers outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Beatty to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Out towards right center field. Soto has a beat on it. That is the inning. And takes low for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And before the pitch, he steps off. Another 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Beck makes his way towards it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
High. Outside.
The Rockies trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Oh, look at the stop.